It's safe to say that Slot has enjoyed the first few months of his Anfield tenure, as Liverpool have been largely sensational across the early period of the season and have undoubtedly been the best team this season. This has now made us look into the best team in every season from 1999 to 2024. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like, subscribe if you are new, and hit the little notification bell. Alright, let's get into it. (1998 to 1999). Manchester United. In 1999 there was one club dominating football, and it was Man United. In 1999, Manchester United made history by becoming the first English team to win the treble. They won the Premier League, beating out Arsenal with a single point and winning the FA Cup, and who can forget the incredible comeback against Bayern Munich in the Champions League final. This achievement is still regarded as one of the greatest in football history, as Alex Ferguson's team showcased exceptional skill, determination and teamwork, losing only 5 games. 1999 to 2000. Real Madrid. The 1999 to 2000 season was a remarkable one for Real Madrid, winning the Champions League title, defeating Valencia 3-0 in the final. They finished 5th in La Liga, which was a disappointment, but they made up for it with their European success. The team featured players like Raúl González, Fernando Hierro, Roberto Carlos, and the main man Luis Figo, who won the Ballon d'Or, which earned them the nickname the Galacticos. 2000 to 2001. Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich in 2001 was a thrilling team to watch. They won the UEFA Champions League title, defeating Valencia 5-4 on penalties after the match ended 1-1. Meaning Valencia have lost 2 finals in a row. They also won the Bundesliga. The team, led by coach Ottmar Hitzfeld, and feature players like Oliver Kahn and Joran Elbier. Let's not forget they only conceded 18 goals in the Bundesliga and kept 19 clean sheet. That just mind-blowing. 2001 to 2002. Real Madrid. The 2001 to 2002 season will always be a remarkable and memorable season for Real Madrid, as it was the peak of the OG Galacticos. Although they finished 3rd in La Liga, they won the Champions League title, defeating Bayer Leverkusen 2-1 in the final, with Zidane scoring one of the most iconic goals in Champions League history, as his volley was later named the goal of the century. Aside from having Zidane, they also add other players like Raúl González, Fernando Hierro, Roberto Carlos, and Luis Figo, forming the OG Galacticos. 2002 to 2003. AC Milan. AC Milan in the 2002 to 2003 was a phenomenal team, with some of their highlight being beating fellow rival Juventus in the Champions League final with a defense led by Maldini, and featured other players like Shevchenko, Kaká and Pirlo. The team was also coached by the great Carlo Ancelotti. 2003 to 2004. Porto. This season there were 2 standout teams, one of them being Arsenal, who went invincible in the Premier League, earning them the name, the Invincibles, while the other team was the treble-winning side led by Jose Mourinho and their underdog story. Both are strong argument, but will we pick Porto because we love an underdog story and also because they won the freaking treble? But that just our opinion. But who would you pick between Arsenal and Porto? Tell us in the comment, and why you will choose one over the other. 2004 to 2005. Liverpool. In the 2004 to 2005 season, AC Milan were at the peak of their powers and had an incredible squad. Everyone thought they would win the Champions League, especially after being up by 3 goals at half-time against Liverpool in the Champions League final. But in the second half, Liverpool made a comeback and defeated AC Milan on penalties to win the Champions League in one of the greatest UCL final in history, with Liverpool's comeback dubbed as the Miracle of Istanbul, with Liverpool showing strong team spirit, determination and never-give-up attitude, and that featuring players like Gerrard, Xabi Alonso and Dudek, who tipped Liverpool over Milan in the final. 2005–2006. Chelsea. The best football club in the 2005–2006 season was Chelsea, who won the Premier League that year. Having an amazing run, winning 29 games out of 38, retaining their title from the previous season. They were led by manager Jose Mourinho and had a strong squad with players like Frank Lampard, John Terry, and Drogba. Chelsea's success was not limited to the Premier League, as they also had a strong run in the Champions League. However, Barcelona won the Champions League and finished first in La Liga with a 12-point margin. This season also marked the emergence of Lionel Messi as a global superstar. 2006–2007. AC Milan. AC Milan 2006–2007 season was a memorable and successful one, both domestically and internationally, as they clinched the UEFA Champions League title under Carlo Ancelotti as they defeated Liverpool to get that sweet revenge after their dramatic defeat by Liverpool in the 2005 final. AC Milan did have a mixed season in Serie A. The club finished fourth, which was a respectable position but not ideal for a team of Milan's stature, especially with the high-caliber players they had like Filippo Inzaghi, Paolo Maldini and Kaká, who had a stellar season with AC Milan. 2007–2008. Manchester United. The best team in the 2007–2008 season is without a doubt Manchester United. The 2007–2008 season was one of the most successful in the club's history, winning the Premier League and the Champions League on penalties after John Terry slipped and missed his penalty. This season was notable for Manchester United's dominance in both domestic and European competitions, with Ronaldo's exceptional performances being a highlight as he ended up winning his first Ballon d'Or that year. 2008–2009. FC Barcelona. Barcelona in the 2008–2009 season was just phenomenal, as they are regarded as one of the greatest teams in football history. Winning La Liga with a margin of 9 points ahead of Real Madrid, they also won the Copa del Rey and the most prestigious trophy a club can win, the Champions League, as the season marked the arrival of arguably football greatest manager Pep Guardiola, who brought a new style of play and a focus on possession football. Barcelona's success did not end there, as in 2009 alone they won the sextuple. They won freaking 6 trophies in 1 year, which was marked by individual performance from Xavi, Eto'o, and Messi, who won his first out of many Ballon d'Or to come. 2009–2010. Inter Milan. Inter Milan were remarkable in the 2009–2010 season as they made history by winning Serie A, Coppa Italia and the UEFA Champions League, completing the treble. This achievement made them the 6th European club and the first Italian club to do so. They also won the Serie A for the 5th consecutive season. Under Jose Mourinho that season they defeated many strong teams, including Barcelona and Bayern Munich, to reach the Champions League final. 2010–2011. FC Barcelona. The 2010–2011 season was one of the most memorable in FC Barcelona's history, marked by dominant performances under the management of Pep Guardiola, as they won La Liga 3 times in a row in the 3 years Guardiola have been in charge, finishing the season with 96 points, 4 points ahead of Real Madrid. They also won the Champions League, defeating Alex Ferguson Manchester United 3–1 at Wembley Stadium, winning the Champions League for the 2nd in 3 years and for the 3rd time in 6 years. Xavi, David Villa and Messi leading the charge, as Messi went on to win his 3rd Ballon d'Or in a row. 2011–2012. Chelsea. In the 2011–2012 season they were 3 standout teams: Chelsea, Manchester City and Real Madrid. But we'll have decided to go with Chelsea, and here is why. Chelsea finished sixth in the Premier League, finishing 25 points behind first-place Manchester City, but that doesn't tell the whole story, as they won the FA Cup, defeating Liverpool 2-1 in the final, and of course they beat Bayern in the Allianz Arena to win their first ever Champions League title, with standout players being Frank Lampard, Didier Drogba, John Terry, Ashley Cole and Peter Cech. The Champions League triumph was as they became the first London club to win the Champions League, as it cemented their status as a top European club. Although Man City did win the Premier League and Real Madrid clocked 100 points in La Liga, we still back Chelsea up as the best team in the 2011-2012 season. 2012-2013. Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich in the 2012-2013 season was just incredible. They started the season with a 9-match winning streak and went on to claim the treble, which is a rare feat in football. They won the Bundesliga with a 25-point margin over Dortmund, securing the title in matchday 27. The team then went to set the Bundesliga record for most point, largest title-winning margin, 25, most win in a season, 29, in the Bundesliga at the time. They also won the DFB Pokal and the Champions League, completing the treble, becoming the first German club to achieve this and the third European club to do so in the last 5 seasons. Some of their key players who contributed to their success were Neuer, Philipp Lahm, Thomas Müller, Arjen Robben and Frank Ribery. Bayern's success in 2000, they broke or equaled 30 records during the season, which is a testament to their outstanding performance. 2013-2014. Real Madrid. The 2013-2014 season was a remarkable one for Real Madrid, marked by significant achievements under the guidance of Carlo Ancelotti, who made some notable signings, including Isco from Malaga for €30 million, and Gareth Bale from Tottenham for a jaw-dropping €100 million. Although Real Madrid led the league standing multiple times, they ultimately finished third, 3 points behind first-place Atletico Madrid, who some also consider the best team in the 2013-2014 season. But Real Madrid made it up by winning the Copa del Rey, defeating Barcelona 2-1 in the final and winning their 10th Champions League, defeating Atletico Madrid 4-1. They were skyrocketed to success by the attacking trio Bale, Benzema and the Ballon d'Or winner that year Cristiano Ronaldo, dubbed as BBC, finished the season with an impressive 103 goals. 2014-2015. FC Barcelona. 2015. Of course it was the treble-winning side Barcelona under the guidance of Luis Enrique, their new manager at the time. They made strategic signing Ivan Rakitic from Sevilla for €18 million and Marc-Andre ter Stegen from Borussia Mönchengladbach for €12 million. Barcelona absolutely dominated La Liga, finishing first with 94 points. They also beat Athletic Bilbao 3-1 in the Copa del Rey final, but the most significant achievement was winning was also going for a treble after winning the Serie A and the Coppa Italia. But the attacking trio of Messi, who won his 5th Ballon d'Or in 7 years, Suarez and Neymar, known as MSN, finished the season with an impressive 122 goals. Barcelona's treble win marked their second in 6 years, solidifying their status as a dominant force in European football. 2015-2016. Real Madrid. The 2015-2016 season was a transformative one for Real Madrid, marked by significant changes under Rafael Benitez to later Zinedine Zidane, their legendary player turned manager. Real Madrid finished second in La Liga with 90 points, with Barcelona edging them out by just a point, which was heartbreaking for the players and disappointing for the fans, but they made it up by winning the Champions League against bitter rival Atletico Madrid on penalties, winning their 11th Champions League title. This was also the year that Cristiano Ronaldo became Real Madrid all-time leading goal scorer with 338 goals. 2016-2017. Real Madrid. The 2016-2017 season was a historic one for Real Madrid, marked by unprecedented success under the incredible guidance of the team's manager Zinedine Zidane, who played a crucial role in their success as they won 4 titles, including La Liga and the Champions League. As one of the best squad in the history of the beautiful game. They won La Liga with a total point of 93 points, beating out Barcelona by 3 points, won Champions League by defeating Juventus 4-1 in the final as they won the UCL for the second consecutive year and for the third time in 4 years. They also won the UEFA Super Cup by defeating Sevilla 3-2, and the Club World Cup by defeating Kashima Antlers 4-2 in the final. Madrid, as they cemented their status as the best team in the world. 2017 to 2018. Real Madrid. The 2017 to 2018 was just like another day in the office for Real Madrid as they won 4 trophies out of a possible 6, including an unprecedented third consecutive Champions League title. This was the first time since Bayern Munich in 1976 that a team achieved this feat, and Real Madrid became the first club across Europe's top 5 league to do it twice. This was also their 4th UCL in 5 years. Despite finishing 3rd in La Liga, they won the FIFA Club World Cup, UEFA Champions League as talked about earlier. This was also a transformative year for Real Madrid as they said goodbye to their manager Zinedine Zidane, who played a crucial role in their recent success and arguably the best player in football history, Cristiano Ronaldo. 2018 to 2019. Liverpool. Liverpool 2018 to 2019 season was an incredible one, with the team finishing as runners-up in the Premier League with 97 points. 1 point behind Manchester City. Although they didn't win the league, they got 97 points and 4th highest total in the history of the English top division. They remained unbeaten at home in the league for a consecutive season and matched the club record at the time for all-time wins in a season. We also considered Barcelona, who won the La Liga title with 97 points and everyone's favorite to win the Champions League, especially after beating Liverpool 3-0 in the first leg as they were set to win the UCL. Until that famous corner taken quickly as Liverpool smashed Barcelona in Merseyside 4-0, booking their ticket to the final, which they won, defeating Tottenham Hotspur 2-0 to secure the club's 6th Champions League in the competition. They were skyrocketed to success by Mane, Sulla, Trent, Origi, Alisson, who they splashed £56 million on, making him the most expensive goalkeeper in history at the time, Van Dijk, who was their best player that season, and the man who made it all happen, Jurgen Klopp, cementing theirself as the best club in that season. 2019 to 2020. Bayern Munich. In the 2019 to 2020 season, there was one team dominating the whole of Europe, making Europe heavy hitters look ordinary as they won the treble. Of course, we are talking about Bayern Munich. This season Bayern was just unstoppable as they won the Bundesliga for the 8th consecutive year, they won the DFB Pokal for the 2nd consecutive year, and of course humiliating Barcelona 8-2 in their road to the final, which they won against PSG 1-0. This led to a European treble. This was their 2nd treble, making Bayern only the 2nd European club to do so after Barcelona. Some also consider Liverpool, as they won the Premier League with 99 points, but Bayern's sheer hard work and determination led them to finish that year with 6 trophies, otherwise known as the Sextuple, winning the UEFA Super Cup and the Club World Cup, becoming the 2nd team to do so after Barcelona. 2020 to 2021. Manchester City. The 2020 to 2021 season can be debated who was better that year. Some might say Chelsea and some might say Man City. But if we have to choose, we will go with Manchester City, and here's why. In 2020 to 2021, Manchester City had a remarkable season, winning the Premier League title for the 3rd time in 4 seasons, clinching their 5th title in 10 seasons. They won the league by 12 points over 2nd place Manchester United. They also won the Carabao Cup for the 4th time in a row and their 8th overall, matching Liverpool record at the time. They also reached the Champions League final but were defeated 1-0 by Chelsea, ending their hopes of winning a treble and clinching their first European trophy since 1970. This season for Manchester City was marked by a remarkable winning streak, which ran for 82 days from December 2020 to March 2021. During this run, City broke the record for the most consecutive win by a top-flight English team from the start of a calendar year, and equaled their club record for unbeaten games in all competition. On the other hand, Chelsea finished 4th in the Premier League, which was a bit disappointing. This marked their second Champions League in the club history. This season was notable for Chelsea's strong performances under the manager Thomas Tuchel, who took over in January 2021 and made a remarkable turnaround. To be honest, these two teams were remarkable this year, but why we went with Manchester City because Chelsea were only solid under Thomas Tuchel, but Manchester City was consistent the whole season. 2021 to 2022. Liverpool. The 2021-2022 season was a season filled with mixed emotions for Liverpool as they finished second in the Premier League, just a point behind Manchester City. After a thrilling title race that went down to the wire, they won the FA Cup, defeating Chelsea 6-5 on penalties after a goalless draw in the final. They also won the Carabao Cup, defeating Chelsea again in penalties after another goalless draw in the final. In the Champions League, they made it all the way to the final but were defeated by Real Madrid in a match they dominated. They came so close to becoming the first team to win the quadruple, but unfortunately the Champions League and the Premier League slipped from their fingertips. This season was marked by Liverpool's incredible resilience and determination as they showed remarkable consistency throughout the campaign, playing every match available to them. 2022 to 2023. Manchester City. Third consecutive Premier League title after an intense race with Arsenal, who had been leading the standings for most of the season. Manchester City also clinched their second trophy of the season when they defeated Manchester United 2-1 in the FA Cup final on June 3. But that not all, they made history by winning their first ever Champions League trophy and their first European trophy since 1970 after they defeated Inter Milan 1-0 in the Champions League final, completing the treble. 5 silverware to their name. This remarkable season was marked by individual highlights, including Erling Haaland's goal-scoring feats in his debut season in English football. He broke several club, league and European records and won multiple individual awards. 2023 to 2024. Real Madrid. Last season the best team in the world was Real Madrid, and to be honest it was pretty obvious as they won the Spanish Super Cup in an El Clasico match against Barcelona, beating them 4-1 in the final with Vinicius Jr. scoring a hat-trick. They also won La Liga with 95 points, a 10-point margin over Barcelona, and of course they did what they do best as they won the Champions League, defeating RB Leipzig, Manchester City and Bayern Munich in the road to the Champions League final, which they won 2-0 against Dortmund, clinching their 15th Champions League and their 6th in the last 10 years. Under the guidance of Carlo Ancelotti, Real Madrid rose the top of club football once again with the likes of Vinicius Jr. and Jude Bellingham, who skyrocketed them to success. 2024 to 2025. Liverpool. Liverpool have been a true testament on how well Arne Slot has done in replacing Jurgen Klopp. Many believed the Dutchman would have to undergo a period of transition at Anfield, but consistent form and inconsistency of others' teams has meant that the Reds are flying high on all fronts and deservedly the kings of the castle in the world of football right now, which they have proven on different occasions by defeating AC Milan, Bayern Leverkusen, Manchester City, Real Madrid, Manchester United, Chelsea and many others. Some might also consider Inter Milan, Sporting CP or FC Barcelona, but Liverpool have just been on a whole other level. But that's just our opinion. Make sure you share yours in the comment. Well, that's all for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss a video. Catch you in the next one.